Hey Masked Singer fans, what's going on? Joey here. We've had 2 episodes now of Medusa, 2 weeks of clues, so it's time to officially reveal who is under the mask of Medusa. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So if you know, about a week ago I did a video and I broke down all of the clues for your top 2 guesses on who's under the mask of Medusa. And today I think we can officially say, yeah, we know who it is. And is it one of those top 2? We'll find out in a second. Because we have 2 weeks of clues, we finally have enough to really say 100% that, oh yeah, it's this one person. Too many clues are matching up to one, and it might be a little upsetting for some people because you may not know this singer, and I think after this show, you will. So let's get started with episode 1, the premiere night. She said, I grew up far from the spotlight, a dancer in the dark, and I never quite fit in. I mean, look at me. But fitting in was never something I was really worried about, because I knew early on I was born to stand out. So I did my own thing, and I ignored everyone who wanted me to conform. Embracing my odysseys, snakes and all, has taken me far. From the Super Bowl to this very stage, that's right, technically I've been here before. But this time, I'm here to compete. And Masked Singer feels like the perfect stage for me because honestly, look around. It doesn't get much weirder than this. It seems like it's someone that's been on stage many times before. During her clue package, we had a lot of visual clues, but really there were 3 that stood out. We had Buckingham Palace, which is a good clue there. We had a true love tattoo on a heart. And then we had chess pieces, one being a bishop and the other one a horse, something like that. I don't know, I'm not a chess guy, so it looked like a horse to me. Then we had the swag bag clue. Their celebrity came out with their bag, and for her, they pulled out a DVD that said 340 million sold, and it said, Snakes on the Astral Plane. And she said, sometimes success comes in the grayest of places. A lot of really good clues there. You have to fish around and kind of get rid of all the junk, but there's about 4 really good clues there to point to one person. Next was episode 2, earlier this week. She says, it's incredible to be the first champion on The Masked Singer season 9. And hearing what Nicole said really made me tear up. Honestly, hearing that was like winning to me. I'm glad my fun personality shined through this unique mask, because while I may look like I could turn someone to stone in this thing, I'm actually a bit of a softie underneath. So someone who may be tough on the outside is really soft and sweet on the inside. Because you all showed me so much love last week, here's me sending it right back, in the form of a new exhibit in the Clueseum. Get it? Clueseum? It's kind of clever. The visual clues, for some reason, in this video were kind of repeats. I'm thinking that the executive producers really want us to go and say, yo, these are the clues. These are the ones that are going to lead you to who it is. And it really is. So we saw the chess pieces again. We saw the heart tattoo. We saw Buckingham Palace, the UK. But the big clue was Chris Martin. That's right, the singer from Coldplay. He was the big clue that we've never seen before. Remember him for later on. Then after that, we had the extra clue, which we saw prior to the episode. They uploaded it. I forget which channel had it. And it was a first-class ticket. And when you opened it, it said to Tokyo. It said Masked Singer season 9, but then it had a year, 1996. Keep that date in mind, because that date does match up with something down the line. So now, that is what we have when it comes to the clues. Let's play around with the pitch correct audio. For those who don't know, every single week we get these clue packages, and in those clue packages is the real celebrity speaking. But Fox is smart. Like, you know what, guys? We can't let people hear the real voice, because if we do, people are going to recognize it. So they take the audio, which is the real celebrity, by the way, and they run it through a program that essentially takes the audio, speeds it up, pitches it up. That way it sounds foreign and you don't know who it is. Because if you did understand it, you know, you'll probably figure it out. And so that's where I come in. I am an executive audio producer in New York City, where it's my job to make audio sound good. In the case of The Masked Singer, it's slowing down the audio, pitch correcting it, that way you know exactly who it is. With that said, I'm gonna play the original audio they gave us and then our audio. Take a listen.
It's incredible to be the first champion of Masked Singer Season 9. And hearing what Nicole said made me actually tear up.
It's incredible to be the first champion of Masked Singer Season 9. And hearing what Nicole said made me actually tear up. Honestly, hearing that was like winning to me. I'm glad my fun personality shined through this unique mask. Because while I may look like I could turn someone to stone in this thing, I'm actually a bit of a softie underneath. Because you all showed me so much love last week, here's me sending it right back. In the form of a new exhibit in the Cluseum. Did you get it, or are you getting colder?
So who do you think that is? Let me know in the comment section, though I'm gonna tell you. You ready? So that is Bishop Briggs. That's right, Bishop Briggs. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it can't be. Let's compare the pitch correct audio with her voice and then the singing voice. Take a listen.
It's incredible to be the first champion of Masked Singer Season 9.
And I think it just makes you fearless.
You made me hate this city.
So yes, the audio matches up. The singing, the speaking, they all match up to me. The better question is, how do the clues match up? And I'll tell you, we pretty much have every single clue matching up to be her. Starting off with, I grew up far from the spotlight, never quite fit in. Well, she was born in London, and then 4 years later, by the way, she was then flown all the way over to Tokyo. She was very far from the spotlight. She did karaoke, she sang a lot over there, and then eventually she came over to LA to pretty much go after singing, because she's been singing her whole life, which, by the way, fitting with the mold, you would think that someone her age would be singing modern music, but growing up, she sang like Sinatra and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, because, you know, we like Sinatra. She said, Super Bowl to this very stage. Well, her song Wild Horses was a song that was featured in the Super Bowl many years ago. And then Queen of Hearts sang her song River on the show, in season 6? I know, it feels weird. These seasons kind of feel really close to each other. Number 4, Buckingham Palace. Well, it's a nod to her being born in the UK. Again, born in the UK, Tokyo, then LA. I know, she moved a lot. We saw the True Love tattoo. She has a song Tattooed on My Heart, so it works right there because it was essentially a tattooed heart on someone's chest, so double meaning right there. We had the chess piece. One was a bishop, first name Bishop, and then another was horse for her other song, Wild Horses. 340 million sold. A lot of people were confused whether or not that was song sold because they thought maybe that was a CD, but I keep remembering, and maybe I'm really putting myself at age. A lot of the younger generation don't realize that that was a DVD cover. Yeah, I know, people don't actually buy DVDs anymore. I mean, even computers these days, they don't even have DVD players. So that was a DVD player, pointing to it being some kind of DVD. She talked about, you know, this being the grayest of places. Well, we know her song Never Tear Us Apart was featured on 50 Shades Free. 50 Shades of Grey. Big clue right there. Next was episode 2. And really, there were only 2 clues that were different than the first episode. So the first one was Chris Martin. Turns out that she used to open for Chris Martin. So big clue right there. And you could tell that he definitely took her under his wing to allow her to open for him. Because ultimately, not to say that she was still kind of new, but she was. She only had one really big song at that time. So he took a big risk. So, you know, it's a big clue and a really good one for us. And then the last one, the first class ticket. To me, that was the best clue. Why? Because the ticket said 1996. She mentioned at 4 years old that she went to Tokyo at that age. So if she was born in 1992 plus 4, 1996, Tokyo, ding, 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 we have a winner. So, Bishop, welcome to The Masked Singer. And guys, let me know if you agree or disagree in the comment section. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.